Hello Clash fans, Trample Damage coming at you today with how to defeat the Super Spooky Challenge. This is really easy, and I can almost guarantee you're going to get this the first time you try it, because we're actually going to swag 7 or 8 of the Royal Ghosts when we take this thing out. If you've already played it, then you know that there's a 4-pack of Teslas right here, and also here, and 2 4-packs here, and 1 up here at the top, in addition to a bunch of skeleton spells sitting right around what is ostensibly the mouth of that scary ghost figure. And we have a troll Tesla in the corner, which we don't care about. But lots of fun stuff. Tons of bomb towers, got a couple of rage spell towers, some invisibility spell towers, and 2 in the center of the map, 2 poison spell towers, along with 10 poison spell towers down here. What we're going to do is we're going to deploy 1 giant skeleton in the middle of all these, and it will trigger all 10. Then we're going to put both bat spells right here. Then we're going to put 1 giant skeleton in here, 1 in here, 1 in here, and 1 over here. And then we're going to put the Archer Queen in this compartment with that giant skeleton, and she'll take out the super dragon that's in the clan castle. If the giant skeleton over here sometimes will take out this bomb tower, we will only need to use a couple of royal ghosts. If it doesn't take out the bomb tower, we will need to use a few more. Now, the Archer Queen is actually going to take out the bomb tower and the poison spell tower right here, but we won't have to deal with the poison because they will have already been triggered. And the bats are essentially just going to run amok, taking out all these defenses in here, because none of them can hit bats. The only thing that can hurt them are the poison spell towers and the Teslas and the super dragon. So we're going to use the king. That's the last thing. We'll use the king to take out the town hall. So here we go. Right in the middle of this line of spell towers, we're going to put 1, boom, 10 spells. And we're going to put 2 bat spells. We'll go giant skeleton, giant skeleton, giant skeleton, giant skeleton, and then we're going to put the queen in here. Now the trick is we want to have that super dragon head up toward the top. You can see here as these things go, they take all the Teslas with them. Now this one, sometimes it got the bomb tower. If it doesn't get the bomb tower, you just need to use 1 more royal ghost. So the queen is going to take that out. We're going to put a royal ghost right here that'll take out the spell tower. If the bomb tower didn't go down, use 1 for the bomb tower and then 1 for the spell tower. Archer Queen's going to come through here, take out that spell tower. Meanwhile, the bats are running amok over here, taking out all that stuff. We're going to put 1 last thing up here just to make things a little easier for us. 1 royal ghost in the center of those Teslas, and they're all going to go down. Then we can put the king down here. The king will take out the town hall. The queen is going to wind up getting toasted when all these skeletons pop, and the bats, no problem, they're just going to keep running amok, taking out all those defenses because none of the defenses can hurt the bats. Meanwhile, the king takes out the town hall, good for him, but here comes, at some point, there they are. Poor Archer Queen. She's fighting a losing fight against an army of skeletons. Now the Barbarian King and his minion friends will likely be able to power through all those skeletons. If you want to, you can trigger his ability just to get some help in the fight. You can see there are a lot of skeletons and they're dealing him damage. Meanwhile, the bats are still just doing their thing. But here we are, ready to swag 8 of the Royal Ghosts. It's actually a super simple challenge to take out. See, the king survived along with all his barbarian friends. We could take this down faster if we ended up using the Royal Ghosts, but I'm just showing you this is that easy. 1 giant skeleton will trigger all of those, and then immediately put the 2 bat spells. Then you can just put the other giant skeletons in here, and they'll trigger and kill all those Teslas, and then 1 royal ghost up here, and 1 to take out this poison spell tower. Again, if this bomb tower that's right there doesn't go to the giant skeleton, that's okay. Just put 1 royal ghost there, and then the second one. Super simple. And since we showed you how to do the really difficult one, we will now show you how to do the slightly easier one with no bomb towers. We're going to wind up doing the exact same thing, but we have to be a little slower because we need the bats to be able to get clear of the poison bombs. So we're going to go ahead and go giant skeleton, and we're going to go ahead and go 2 bat spells here. Now, I don't start because there are fewer buildings here, so you'll trigger 50% much more quickly the second time around. So instead of immediately dropping, if you drop all the giant skeletons the same way we did for the Super Spooky Challenge, then the Town Hall will activate because 50% of the buildings will have gone down and it will completely wipe out those bat spells. So what we want to do is get this going now and get this going here, and we want to get that super dragon headed up this direction toward which it came down here. So we're just going to put the queen in here, and we'll take out that super dragon because otherwise it's going to kill all the bats. We go here, and we've got 1 more for here, and we could put a royal ghost in on this one, and then final thing we're going to do is put a couple of royal ghosts here to take out the town hall. I think 2 is what's necessary for that one. But the only thing you can really do wrong with this one is if you jump too quickly to taking out the other buildings, because you see that it goes down very fast. Like, look, that thing took less than a minute, and we didn't even use 7 of the royal ghosts. So super easy to get this one. Just make sure that you are very careful on the timing for when you deploy the giant skeletons. Otherwise, I'll show you, this is what will wind up happening. You'll wind up putting your big skeleton in here and stupid poison bomb here. We'll put another one in there. And then we'll go 2 bat spells, and if we go bombs here and bombs here and bombs here, and we'll use a royal ghost, because the royal ghost can take out all those Teslas also. Those spells go down, or those Teslas go down, and we will wind up triggering 50%, and then the town hall turns on and starts torching all the bats, because once those things start exploding, that's really the majority of the buildings are the Teslas. So we just have to take that down. We have to let the bats have time to get past the range of that town hall. So super easy. Of course, if you like the video, of course, comment down below, tell me how much you love all of my content, and make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Those are the 2 social media platforms I'm trying to make a little bit more of a splash into. And of course, please absolutely come check out the Clash Tips podcast. We post every Monday, and we have a very exciting big YouTuber guest that we're going to be interviewing this week that we'll be able to show you guys on Monday morning. So make sure to check that out. In the meantime, Trample Dammer saying you guys have a wonderful day, and we will catch you on the next video.